This conversation may include spoilers for Truth and Treason. You've been warned.
I was going to ask you, Sylvie, because I have a really distinct memory of your self-tape, where at a certain part, you came right up close to the camera. And it was like, whoa, okay, it was a beautiful moment. And I don't know if do you remember that? Do you remember like your decision process to do that?
I remember it vividly. I was at university at the time, and obviously if you're staying in a student flat, you don't really have many places to film a self-tape. Like your room is filled with posters and stuff. But we found a white wall, and my housemate helped me film it. And I just remember thinking, she's such an enigmatic character, and I relate to her in so many ways. And the script just made me so excited that I just thought I need to make someone feel very unsettled. That's all I wanted to do. And we tried loads of different things. And then my roommate just said, you've got to use your eyes. So I did. And hopefully it worked. I guess it worked.
It worked. Came right up into that extreme close-up. Which now, that was the inspiration behind that shot in the scene where Helmut asks Ellie out on a date. And we have that shot where you just come right up close. I saw it in your self-tape.
Yes.
It's like, we got to get that shot.
That's so cool. And that's so brave, because actually, the thing about doing self-tapes is, you know, you've just done this one frame and you've got this scene, you're like, but there's this action and I can't do it. And it's that's what's so difficult. And I think that actually, when I've worked with other, you know, I always team up with other actors to do self-tapes to help each other.
Way better.
And the best ones are when you are brave, do something different. It really is, because they can just be so boring and you can't actually get the action of the scene because you sat in a chair just with this frame. So you have to kind of do something to...
I agree.
And you have to be creative with them, I think.
You do.
And sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I also find it's like, so when you take the pressure off yourself, I find like, when you care about it so much, you like kind of, for me, it never lands. Yeah, you're forcing it because you really want it to work, and you have an idea of what you want it to be, and then like when you just kind of let go, that's when it's
That's so true. It's like doing less is more. I know it sounds so kind of cliche, but it's so true. You know, it's that paradox.
But it's true though, because I actually, sorry, not to speak about other projects, I sent a tape to Dav the other day because I said, Dav, please can you tell me which is best? And you chose the one that I was like, oh, I hate it. I'm not doing anything. They're not going to like me. And you said, no, it was more grounded.
Yeah.
Which I think says a lot.
And sometimes, and you know, when you do so many tapes sometimes as well, you kind of, I don't know if you guys feel like this, but you can sometimes, if you do 7 tapes, sometimes you just look at all 7 of them and they all seem the same.
Yes.
And it's like, it's nice to have like a little, like to send them around to people.
Yeah, it's lovely.
What do? You told me before that you like, you watch it and then you leave it a day.
I leave it, I try and do it early. I try and do it early.
I might use that tactic.
It's not always possible, obviously, when you're under pressure, but usually I like to do it like a day early, and then, because like you said, like you know, be drilling the lines in and you're doing it so many times and you see them all and you're just like looking at the small micro details that doesn't really, you know, tell the story. You know, you're just like over-analyzing it. So once you leave it for a bit and you come back to it with a fresh perspective, usually you can kind of suss out what one seems more natural. But I've been like learning so much, especially this year, to not care less, but just to almost do less. And not put on a character, just say the lines more naturally. I know it sounds obviously so, you know, repetitive that everyone keeps saying it, but that's, I think,
it's
what
so true.
makes
I
it
literally
better.
have to put myself in a trance. Like I actually have to close my eyes and sit down with myself and say, just stop, because you're so aware that there's a camera in front of you. Stop acting. Honestly, though, like
start inventing.
that's
easier said than done.
That's it. No, but I mean,
I was going to say,
it's a balance trick. It's a balance trick because you can give too little as well, you know.
It's
that's exactly
very true.
And when a director is looking at literally sometimes hundreds of these self-tapes, to find even a moment that comes out, or a moment where I feel like I remember when you in your audition. Where it's the breakfast scene, and you're talking to both your mom, talking to your mom, and you're talking to your stepfather Hugo. And even though I knew that, I don't know if it was who was on it was a roommate or whoever it was on the other side of that, but I just saw, oh, here's an actor that's talking to 2 different people. I saw your performance shift, even in that little self-tape. You know, again, that was for me. Like, again, with each of you, there was obviously that moment that It's like, I want to see them and I need to meet that person. I need to meet them in person.
Hey, what you've just watched is a clip from a longer conversation about Truth and Treason. If you want to watch the full conversation, click the link in the description below. And if you haven't yet seen Truth and Treason, you can watch it now exclusively on Angel, also linked below. For more great conversations about the movies and shows you love, be sure to like and subscribe.